Hello everyone, welcome to the channel update for April. I hope everyone's March went well, certainly better than mine did. Related to that, there was a reason why there were not many streams last month, comparatively at least. First I got a cold, and that just really drained me and made my voice didn't, sound kind of crummy. And then, I got hives from, I think, some detergent, some new detergent. Um, so, yeah, itchier than Nanba for about a week there. Still a little itchy, but at least the hives are all gone. Yeah, that was a fun time. It was a fun time. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been a much worse. Not at risk of like anaphylactic shock or something like that, or whatever. The extreme allergic reactions you can have to like shellfish or something. But yeah, so that definitely messed me up. Anyway, let's talk about what's going on the channel. Of course, Stardew Valley with its 1.6 update, and according to Concerned Ape, the creator of the game, that will probably be its last big update. Um, everything after this will be like bug fixes and stuff like that, it sounds like. But we have dived right into that and gotten started. I believe today is actually the episode for the final spring season's end. Yeah. So spring came to an end this this morning. Summer will be starting up tomorrow. I am having tons and tons of fun with that already. Hope you guys are as well. And Final Fantasy Tactics is also ongoing as well. And that I have been having a ton of fun with. Just nothing quite as much fun as just stealing all of the knowledge from enemies and stripping them almost completely naked except for shoes. Why not? Stream-wise, we've got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth continuing on Mondays, so I will be getting back into that in a few hours over on Twitch. If you have not joined us, go ahead and do come on out. It is a blast of a game to play. Great characters, having fun in Hawaii. I've never actually been to Hawaii, but certainly I'm recognizing landmarks from like shows and films that have taken place in Hawaii. Made some jokes about Codename Diamond Head and MST3K episode. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster is still ongoing on Fridays, and our current retro variety game is Monster Rancher Advance 2. That is on Wednesdays, so do check those out. And of course, Wednesday and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, Lego building streams are continuing. We're currently working on Fridays on the Medieval Town Square, so that is quite exciting. And then, of course, on Saturday, we are continuing with our Spelljammer campaign. Currently, the Let's Play that I have going on over on Zerfall's channel with him is Marvelous, Another Treasure Island. That is a game that uses the Legend of Zelda engine. Fan translated, never was actually released here, and it is definitely an interesting take on that engine. There's you can see some similarities and stuff like that, while also being a completely different game, and that has been quite a bit of fun as well. So do check that out. That is basically what's been going on the channel. Stardew Valley and Final Fantasy Tactics will be going on for quite a while. Neither of them are short games. Of course, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, that is not a short game either. I don't really know how long that game is. I think we're on Chapter 6 right now. And it seems like most of those games that I've seen seem to fall around like 12 chapters. Um, so I'm kind of assuming it's similar, but I have no idea what we're looking at in terms of chapter length with that game. But those will be all fairly long-term, ongoing games. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster probably doesn't have that much left in it either, in its case. And once that comes to an end, I'm going to be changing around some of the stream schedule. As I've mentioned, Wednesdays just doesn't work for me as well anymore. And I just want to have that game come to an end before I decide what I'm changing up and what I'm putting where and things like that. Still going to continue to do Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth on Mondays. That's no problem. And I am still going to, of course, have Spelljammer on Saturdays. That cannot be changed without getting the go-ahead from all of the players, and I have no need to change it. So, but I may change up what I'm playing where. I'm still going to have a retro stream, but I may do more Infinite Dragon. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I may do some more Lego building streams because I have a lot of fun with that. So right now, I don't know. I just want to I want to get all of the Pixel remasters done and then start thinking about what is going to change and where things are going to go. But if there's things that you've wanted to catch, like you've wanted to catch the retro streams and you can't make it at that time, feel free to let me know. I am open to suggestions on other times. Like if a lot of people say, "Hey, I'd love to watch, but I can only do it on blah blah blah," or something like that, I'm certainly open to it. In addition, the channel's 13-year anniversary is coming up on the 15th, so the Ides of April. That is when my very first Let's Play went live on April 15th, 2011. That was, of course, Pool of Radiance. Started me doing all of the Gold Box games. And yeah, so it's quite exciting. 13th anniversary coming up in just 2 weeks. I don't have anything big planned. I just thought I'd mention that because, doing this for 13 years, it's quite the long haul. And it has been quite a lot of fun, and it is continuing to be quite a lot of fun, as perhaps evidenced by the fact that the episode of Final Fantasy Tactics that went live today is part 40, and the playlist has 63 videos in it, and Stardew Valley 14 went live today, and I have 28 videos. Yeah, I may have recorded a little in advance, because they're fun to play, both of them. So yeah, I got stuff in the tank for those, so. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying those because I've been having a lot of fun with them, and they've just been a ton of fun to play. Final Fantasy Tactics, I hadn't planned to play it right now. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, it was just I had an itch for that kind of gameplay, and I never finished it. So I was like, you know what? I want to play this now, and so I did, and I have not regretted it. I have not regretted it. But that is most of what's going on the channel right now. As always, I want to thank all of my Patreon patrons. That is a great way to support the channel and continue, ensure that I am continually able to produce the content that you are enjoying. Names of my patrons are scrolling by on the video below. And, of course, we've got members up here on YouTube. Both of those are great ways to support the channel, as are Twitch subscriptions, Twitch bits, super thanks here on YouTube. I want to thank everyone who has used that tool as a way of saying thanks for particular videos and series. Really do appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me every time I see one of those come in. And I I don't know if it helps the algorithm, but I kind of assume it does. If they're taking into account someone liking a video, I would also think that they would take into account the fact that someone is willing to say, here, have some money for this video. So all of that does help. And if you are not able to help financially, remember that there are ways for you to help the videos in the channel as well, without a financial method. Liking the videos, watching them to completion, and leaving comments all very much do help get the videos into the algorithms, especially with episode ones of any given series. If you're really enjoying a particular series, just a simple comment on the first video is very, very much appreciated, and definitely helps it get higher in the search results. Which is more important these days, considering that it seems like YouTube's search function is kind of gone into the crapper. I've seen, I haven't tested it out too much myself, but I've seen some other types of channels do some put their browser into incognito mode and search for a video of theirs, and it'll find other people's videos related to it that have much lower, but not their video, and it's a sign that the search algorithm is not functioning properly, really. Because if you search for specific keywords that are, if you searched for AuldDragon Stardew Valley, you should find my video first. You probably do. Some of it is, it's going to depend on other things, but it's just not, not a good sign if other things are showing up instead. But all of that does still help get them into suggestions and things like that, and all of that does really help to drive new viewers to the channel. We're currently at 23.6K subscribers, doing fairly well. Not as good as at the beginning of the pandemic, but that was kind of the pandemic, everyone's home bump kind of thing. And things are hovering around 100 new subscribers per month, give or take, which is satisfactory, I'd say. It's not great, but it's also not bad. There was a point when I had a couple months of really declining subscriber counts, and it really made me worried, and made me depressed too. I'm actually on some antidepressant medicine, which has definitely helped. So that has done a lot to boost my my mood as well. The fact that seemed to be a few months slump as opposed to a permanent trend, which is what I was worried about. So we'll see how things go forward. But as I said, all the support that you guys give me, whether it is here on YouTube with the channel memberships, on Patreon, on Twitch with subscriptions and bits, or just leaving comments and liking the videos, all of that does really, really help both ensure that I can continue to make videos and produce them every day, get them released every day, have all the streams that I do, and just ensure that I have food on my table and a roof over my head, and, of course, more importantly, internet access, so I can upload these videos. So I really do want to thank everyone for all the support that you've been giving me for 13 years, just about. 2 weeks away from 13 years. Whether you've been here for all 13 years or you have just subscribed yesterday, doesn't matter. I want to thank everyone for all the support that you've been giving me. And if you have subscribed just in the last day or so, you got tons and tons and tons of stuff available on the channel. Do check it out. Take a look at all of the content and dive into some of the series and enjoy them. There's lots of content here for you to enjoy. And for those who've been here for a very long time, I'm sure there's some things that you've missed. It's always a good idea to go back and check them out sometime. I understand if I'm putting out too much content to make that feasible, though. I understand. Anyway, I want to thank everyone once again for all the support that you've been showing me. I want to thank everyone for their well wishes when I was not feeling well last month, both from the hives and the cold. I try to, like, I really try hard to avoid getting sick because any kind of sickness, I don't handle it too well. Like, I'm still congested from this cold, and it's been 3 weeks. That's one of the reasons why I try to avoid getting sick, is because when I get sick, it's like doesn't go away forever. And so I like to avoid that. And despite all of my masking and everything like that, I still got a cold. I think I know where, but that's just how it is. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for their well wishes on that. I really do appreciate it. And once again, thanks to all of my subscribers, all of my channel members, my Patreon supporters, my Twitch subscribers, Twitch bits givers, and your YouTube super thanks givers. Really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. And I could not do this without you guys. So, thank you all once again. 13 great, glorious years. Let's hope for at least 13 more. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Oh, I should also mention, normally I do, oops, not that one, have a deity at the end of these videos, but because of being incredibly, incredibly itchy from those hives, made it a little bit hard to write. I will say this, one thing about playing a video game where your hands are either on the keyboard and mouse or a controller, kind of much more distracting than trying to type out and think about words for writing purposes. Really, really is different. It's one reason why I was able to stream more with the hives than I was with the like from the cold, because it's just like it just it's when you have no distractions that the itching is terrible. You know, you can kind of ignore it to a certain degree by doing something else, but that occupies your hands. Playing a video game works really well for that. Unfortunately, D&D does not. I do not have my my hands on enough things while doing that. I should just constantly roll dice if it happens again. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But we shall see. So again, I want to thank everyone for 13 wonderful years, and see you all in the next Let's Play. See you then, everyone.